right? 424 for 30 seconds. These guys have just been slaying back and forth. That's not typically what we see on Gibraltar. Typically, we see a lot of good time on pit center. So we'll see what happens.
Decided not to. He's more interested in getting kills around the map. But quickly, I want to talk about the loadouts that TK had to start this map off. You had Pharaoh. He was running an STG right at the start, so that meant that TK actually started off with 3 assault rifles. And I saw them do the same thing against Splice. So something to keep in the back of your mind. We'll see when Pharaoh wants to switch over to that SMG. Speaking of their match against Splice.
So this is solid for Echo Fox, right? When you typically spawn up on this side, right? Because you spawn on pit center. You want to get time, yes, but the main concern is let's not give up spawns. Let's not flip spawns, and it can be easy to flip spawns, right? So say you get a solid setup, right? You have somebody right here, somebody in the hills, somebody watching this street, and then maybe you have a guy bricks. If this guy bricks peeks out just a little bit and looks this way towards his spawn, that could force a player to spawn towards his back. It's just something simple like that. As simple as pre-aiming towards this way, that could block a spawn, that could flip a spawn. Because the main thing these guys are worried about is this second hill, right? Pit Center, Castle Road, those are the 2 hills that I think on broadcast we always talk about. This is where teams can get a ton of time. So if you're Echo Fox, it's only 8-7. You may give up these last 3. They have a perfect setup right now for Fort Courtyard. This could be a very good hold for them.
And then the moment he switched to that secondary sub to support Kenny is the moment they turn the game around.
But you see Pharaoh's got a sub in hand now. Nice shots.
So it's a big kill by Faceno, or by Pharaoh on Faceno, but they're going to break on in. TK, they're pushing this street. So they're trying to go through this dirt alley just like that where Kenny is. This could potentially break the spawns. It does. So there's a couple of ways that you can break this hill. You can do what they just did, which is you push down this rock street. You could send 1 guy all the way around, which I believe they did. That was Pharaoh. They sent 2 through the middle alley. As soon as you get here, this can block the spawn. Sometimes a guy will spawn back here, but they had the help of 1 TK player. And that's a great way to break it. The other way to break it that we've seen is obviously guys going all the way around this way, coming up through ladder. If you're able to get into this area, that'll typically break the spawn them out bridge. But TK do it a very different way. And it's not a way we see very often. It is hard to break from that middle area just because typically this is stacked by the team defending this hill, right? There's typically a guy sort of in this jail area and usually a guy around this rock. And if they need help in this area, the guy off the hill can just look this way. But that's a great job by Kenny. Obviously, the individual skill really comes out from him, and they break this hill.
There, maybe a little bit of help, but that is a disgusting break for Team Caliber.
The kill feed all blue for what seems like the past.
Yeah, all blue.
TK, everybody's starting to heat up. You got Kenny on a 5 spree, Accuracy and Pharaoh both on 2. It's a combined 10 spree between the players on Team Caliber's. Kenny starting to earn his way towards some streaks, and we know how impactful those can be on a map like Gibraltar, which is so rotation heavy, and Echo Fox know the situation.
All right, yep. So Echo Fox know Castle Road, just as important as Fort Courtyard. They had the early rotation of Fort Courtyard. Nothing they can do. It was broke. The good thing for them is there's no streaks. Accuracy is trying to make a play. It's pretty hard to break Castle Road. We've seen a couple of individual plays through Cave every now and then. Typically how teams break it is like pushing through middle and honestly through the hill with smokes. And then if they can get towards like this area, towards this little hut, towards this window, you can break the spawns. It's very hard to break it through Cave. I will say that, but we have seen some individual plays.
You have players starting to heat up, getting closer to some streaks.
So that's a nice kill. We'll see where Temp spawns. So that's a big kill by Accuracy. You see where Temp spawns? With 12 seconds left, remember. So the reason we talk about spawns so often is the game has a system. What the game's system is where the objective is, I am trying to get you as close as that objective as possible. Right? Like that is what the game is thinking. So it doesn't matter if there's 1 second left, if there's 55 seconds left. If the hill is up on this side of the map, the game's knowledge, the game's system is spawn that guy as close as possible to the hill and give him a chance to win or give him a chance to earn points. Get him into the action. So with 13 seconds left, what that kill does is that spawns Temp closer to the old hill. That gives TK a 3v3 or a 4v3 on this side of the map.
But Temp, he falls early and he spawns.
And there we go. 3 go down. See where Echo Fox. See those orange arrows. They're all the way on this side of the map. TK does a wonderful job breaking through.
So I was going to ask you, well, he died. I was going to ask you, like, how do you maybe play this retake differently with Kenny working towards streaks? But it doesn't matter.
But there you go. You see Aqua. He gets a kill, and there's a couple of, you know, cave spawns for Echo Fox. We'll see where this player spawns up. That's Pharaoh. So Pharaoh still gets a deep spawn, so still a very tough break. But I don't know if TK is going to expect these cave spawns. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, Temp's already back here. He has the control now. But they got re-pinched. They're getting re-pinched right now. I believe that's Kenny. But it's just too late at that point.
They will be able to do that. It's off the back of Temp. He's now on a 3 spree, and what was shaping up to be like Team K.
Would TK know that Temp spawned back there as they push for new? Absolutely, they would.
Them getting back in was huge, because we sometimes talk about this particular map. When you rally together Courtyard to Castle Road like once, that could be the difference in the entire game. Yeah. Like doing that one time well, because you usually are going to get, what, like 100+ points out of that. But good job by Echo Fox getting back in, and now what? Again, yeah, it looks so good for Team Caliber. It's actually going to be an Echo Fox lead once it's all said and done through that hard point.
The roles have now reversed, Maven, and now it's going to be Temp.
What's Kenny doing here? This is a sneaky play. So he's just killing them. So you can see we're going to go over to turret, this area down low. I believe the preferred setup from what I've watched, I obviously haven't played at a professional level in this game, is you obviously have one guy in the hill. You have one guy mid steps. He's watching the cross towards this way. You have another guy either in ladder or towards down low. They're watching the guy's top cave. And then you have another guy middle. And really what this just forces these teams to do, if you're getting the kills middle, this forces the teams to push out one door towards cave, and that is a death trap. Unless you have smoke grenades or something to help you out, it is a death trap, and that's a ton of time on a turret. So that's what TK is trying to set up.
I believe as Kenny will fall after, but still an important kill was made.
So we'll see. Echo Fox notices this. You have one guy middle of the map fighting. That's Faceno. But this is the sneaky guy, Aqua. What Aqua's trying to do is either go this way and trying to flank ladder so he can get an angle on the hill, or he's trying to go all the way around through this way. So Aqua's going to be the key guy for Echo Fox.
I think he just stuck right on through.
So Faceno gets that kill middle. You can see, as soon as he gets this kill middle, look at number 6. That's Kenny. His point of view is now turned this way. It's not towards the hill. This gives Echo Fox maybe a couple opportunities to find a couple openings on this setup.
That Kenny was able to find the opening in the timing.
So still watch that number 1. Aqua wins that gunfight, right? That's a huge gunfight win by Aqua. Look, he gets into that ladder. That allows Saints to come out. Aqua now has this STG in the position. There we go. A great break by Echo Fox.
Only 14 points, so still very fragile as this game progresses on forward. Slaying slightly in favor of TK by the looks of it. But so close between both these teams. As Echo Fox, they fight back in. They take control of the turret hardpoint. And now they're looking to tie the game up, possibly take the lead here.
Now, this is great. I mean, as much time as you can get when you're the team trying to push out a cave, you feel really, really good about it. And they keep doing it. It's Aqua. When you have a main AR like that can...
All right, so 15 seconds left on this hill. You can see player number 3, Saints. He won a big one-on-one against Pharaoh. This gives him middle control. I think pit center, I think simple things like pit center, not simple things, like first hills, pit center, restaurant, typically not off. I mean, I guess restaurant we even do now. Honestly, we see these middle hills as a place where you get a lot of time. And pit center is one where you definitely can, because teams are focused on spawns. You can get spawns really far out. You can get a nice setup in. We'll see what Echo Fox try to do, but they have the early advantage. But he's alone. He's going to get hunted down. Yeah, that's a great job by Kenny to find him.
Saints, there is still that glide bomb. So that'll be especially interesting when we talk about the second and third hard point the next time. Right now for top middle.
I don't like that.
I did not expect that at all.
I don't like using it to take Kenny off the brick staircase.
So the reason why Revan probably says he doesn't like that is because there's nobody from Echo Fox to help him out, right? Like, there is nobody from Echo Fox to push in while he's calling that glide bomb down. It also could be because you could use a glide bomb to break Castle Road. You could use it to break Fort Courtyard. But there was nobody there. The Echo Fox members were back here. As soon as that happened, where Kenny goes down, the TK members then push up, right? Like, they already have the help. Echo Fox can't push in.
And that doesn't really help your case when it comes to fighting for mid-map control. We'll love to see him save it for the upcoming, not next.
Yeah, see, so that's why Revan didn't like you right there. He thought it would be better to break those money hills.
Don't like to see that from Saints, but still, you're bringing up the main ARs, right? You're talking a little bit about Aqua. Now we got to compare him to his rival, his counterpart, Accuracy, 10 and 11, both players around the same area. But look at Kenny, man, 14-11, the lead Slayer right now for TK. And when you have your SMG able to do that on a map like Gibraltar.
So once again, 27 seconds left on this hill. 27 seconds left. You could see how aggressive Echo Fox is pushing, right? They're trying to get through here. They're trying to force TK to spawn out towards this way. Meanwhile, TK, a couple of guys are backing up. You see Enable, he's trying to go back. Accuracy is trying to climb this ladder. I don't know which player that is, but they're trying to climb that ladder. They're trying to get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Usually it makes it a lot more comfortable for your...
Yeah, that's a big team kill, because that team kill forces Temp to spawn out.
And the right spots on the map and find the kills.
I still think one of the more impressive performances I saw all through stage 1.
So you'd still see how aggressive Echo Fox is being. With 15 seconds left, they're trying to push through. And Temp might have just done it. Yeah, he did. He did a great job there. So he wins the gunfight, allows him to push through. You can see all the other members of Echo Fox respond on that. They're pushing up. They're giving away from the hill. Look where Enable spawns. That is the worst case scenario for Enable.
So we've seen him take it over before. Granted, that was a bit of an anomaly.
But there we go. A great response. Echo Fox should probably spawn cave here.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're actually trying to hold off on where they spawn. They're trying to hold the kill cams. But because they held the kill cams, Enable actually pushed up. Spawned this player out. But this side of the map's wide open for Echo Fox. So they do get some favorable spawns. Those are some split spawns right there. It's a bit lucky for Echo Fox.
Now fighting for spawns in the back for the courtyard hard point. As he falls, it's all down to Accuracy, working alongside Kenny. The two players you want alive for TK. Accuracy finds two. Accuracy can't find a third, but Kenny here with the follow-up. He falls.
There we go. Great job by Echo Fox to have control of spawns. TK now has to break. Remember when TK broke the first time? When they broke the first hill? They pushed this way, right? They went up through this way. A couple of players went around jail. This time, it's much more difficult to break when you're spawning ladder.
Fox, they have a setup going. They have spawns in their favor. They should be able to get these.
So they get those kills, but nobody's in position.
I feel like they've been scrambling to try and deal with the flood over and over.
At this point, I don't even know if these guys push. Maybe these guys push to contest a little bit. Maybe they just push to try and get, you know, to get them off the time. But TK, you can already tell they've started to giving up on that one. They're going to rotate towards Castle Road.
Yeah, 100%. I was about to bring it up. You know, Saints uses the glide bomb going into, you know, the fresh rotation of these hard points, and they don't really get much out of it.
Nothing. I mean,
now,
they all died right
look
after.
at the setup that they had going right before Temp just died. Calling a glide bomb right there. You just followed up, you know, break to hard point. Granted, maybe a little bit easier said than done, but, you know, the theory's there. I still think you want to save that glide bomb for this.
All right, so for TK, this is like... So if you guys watch the games, I believe it was Monday or Tuesday, Envy's like they have the death set up, right? This is where you can just get so many points. Good couple of kills right now by Saints of Viceno. But if you can get subs pushed up in like this area, because this spawn down here, you just get mowed down. You have to try and wrap back and get through that top middle, or you try and push through bridge. It is so difficult to do when the enemy subs have positions up top middle.
As well. And now you have two players coming off spawn trying to get back in the mix for Team Caliber.
There we go, Pharaoh. You can see Echo Fox is doing a solid job, but watch, Pharaoh's going to jump up here. He knows exactly where they're spawning. And Echo Fox, they're going to actually go all the way around. They're going to try and get top middle. Maybe they've given up on this already with 30 seconds left. It looks like they have. As Temp and Aqua, he's already started to rotate towards turret.
Now we're looking in transition over towards the turret hardpoint. Each kill you get here has an impact on this upcoming.
You see what TK did though? They gave this up. They allowed one player to spawn back here. The rest of these guys just pushed through middle.
Of course, very far push forward. He has teammates to work with, specifically Kenny, who's right next to him. They take out.
And there we go. What did we talk about? You do not want the cave spawns on this turret hill. That's a great break by TK.
Remember last time though when they were fighting from that side, Echo Fox was still able to get a decent chunk of time.
And Enable's on a bit of a flank, but he's got to be careful. Yeah, he can give his team some bad spawns. And they spawn pretty far away. And this is a solid hold for Echo Fox. So those were big kills.
Lined up 2 headshots to kind of kick things off, and Team Caliber wasn't able to do a good job challenging. So despite the fact that, yes, you're right. I mean, they're not necessarily on the preferred side, but they turned in a lot of time the first time through.
I'm going to attribute that to the lack of slang that the TK ARs are bringing to the table here. I mean, you know, the assault rifle players are going positive right now. Still Kenny, the lead slayer, he's been positive for. He's been positive what seems like throughout this entire game. As you have Aqua, he's posted up over your top.
Kenny just gets 2 and breaks on in. I mean, that's what's so tough, right? When you're a guy top cave, you're just getting shot. If you have nobody in middle, if you have nobody middle helping out through this angle because TK controlled it, Echo Fox only have 2 ways to go. There's only this way and this way. They have one guy up top, but he's getting shot by the guy on the ladder and this guy down low. And then this guy top middle, he has the angle. He has the angle for the guys who come out of caves, so they're basically screwed. But that all started with Kenny's 2-piece.
TK should be able to stabilize, maybe over near these scrap point seats. Might have something to say about it, but he does get cleaned up. And now you have Pharaoh with third position. He has to stay alive in this spot. Try to force the Echo Fox players back as this new hard point's about to pop up.
Last time, this is where they invested the glide bomb to try and break through. This time, Saints just does it with the PPSH.
Could have done that last time.
Another kill comes in behind that. It's a grenade over the top there from Temp. Nice shot from Kenny there as he basically looked like he kind of one bullet.
So, yep, you can see TK spawns down low. They're going to rotate all the way around. They're just going to make sure they don't lose spawns, make sure nothing bad happens going towards Fort Courtyard.
Well, but it will be Echo Fox up 15 points with a lot of time left on pit center, trying to put away this game, something they couldn't do in the first hard point.
Oh, that's rough. The smoke pops for Kenny, it blooms, but maybe a small window there for Facento. Maybe it was a pre-fire, but he gets shut down before he's able to earn those streaks. In what could be a turning moment in this game, Echo Fox right now with a 26-point lead, but they don't have anybody inside the hard point. Finally, they have somebody inside the hard point as all of TK are coming off respawn, but of course they're also thinking ahead, right? Trying to send players forward to fight for positioning for the next hard point.
Sometimes I wonder, though.
Good kills by TK that allows them to get spawns. They still have hill control as well. This is pretty back and forth. There's nothing too crazy on this pit center, but those are big kills. You'd see, once again, Echo Fox, they're on this crazy aggression. They know with 7 seconds left, they can force TK to spawn out. But there we go. There's Kenny once again, dude. Kenny is disgusting at this map, by the way. And now he's pushed out. Look at this setup now, right? So now TK need to be a little bit careful. There is nobody playing safety. Why do I have a black pen? There we go. Red pen. Red pen lets you guys see it. So TK needs to be a little bit crazy. There's nobody in the back, but they do have a great setup. You have number 8. That's Pharaoh with his submachine gun. He gets pushed up. He's going to cut them down. You have accuracy in this position. Then you have Kenny watching full cave, or this cave push. This should be a ton of time for TK.
Not necessarily playing inside the hard point.
But yeah, you can see accuracy. He notices it. He backs up just a little bit. Watch that arrow.
Maybe that's the reason it seems to
trying to make sure they don't lose spawns.
Issue here and there. Somebody get in, please.
Possibly. But TK, they have positioning for this Fort Courtyard hard point. And this is where they can really build that lead and take the lead. And really, it's been all Kenny. I know we've talked about him a lot throughout this whole game, but for good reason. 30 and 21, 31 and 21 on a 4 spree as all 4 go down.
And Echo Fox actually got those spawns because they just pushed through ladder. They just pushed through middle.
The spawn, I believe.
All right, we got to watch this again. All right, this is what we want. So this is where we were. Watch this.
He's a much more aggressive AR, not necessarily playing inside the hard point, but maybe that's the reason.
So you think a perfect hold? I think it's a great setup. Pharaoh goes down though, right? That's the first kill. This allows Saints Aqua to push on up. Kenny does get a kill, but he has to back down. Now watch what these two Echo Fox players do. That's Facento, and I believe it's Aqua. They just leave Kenny here, and they just push through middle, and they win duels. And what that allows them to do is that actually gives them spawns. So they just completely ignore Kenny. Watch arrows 1 and 4. They win a gunfight. Accuracy is worried about number 2. That's Temp. And due to where Temp's position is, that gives them spawns right there. Those spawns aren't dumb. That's just due to the positioning of TK.
The spawn, I believe, a couple spawned out from TK right before players were popping from Echo Fox. I think maybe is why they get the fortunate spawn. But regardless, it works out. That's one we might have to watch back.
This is big kills, though, by Enable, just keeping them off the hill.
When it's all said and done, probably a 20-point, well, ultimately like a 40-point swing kind of for Echo Fox.
Yeah, a blessing there to get the scrap time. You go up over 200 points. And
yeah, but now they don't have Castle Road control, so it's tough.
They have to hold this. They have to hold this down.
So you heard the smoke pop, or at least I did. I don't know if you did. So Echo Fox, they were in this position earlier, where they were spawning in this area. TK held Castle Road very well, so they bring out some smokes just to try to apply some pressure, and Temp and Saints get kills. But there's Kenny and Enable. What in the world? How did that happen? Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. All right.
Yeah, a blessing there to get the scrap time. You go up over 200 points.
Who won map 5? TK did. All right, watch this, because TK spawns out. I got to see what happens here. Couple of kills.
that kind of marker to close out the game. Only 30 points left for Echo Fox to close out the series. They're looking to break in towards the Castle Road hardpoint. You know what would be great right now, Maven? A glide.
All right, so Temp and Saints get kills. Now watch where these TK watch where these TK members spawn. Oh, that is just unfortunate. That to me shouldn't have happened. That should not have happened at all. You have 2 TK members right here. That's perfectly fine. These guys should have spawned in the back. And then what ends up happening? Look at these 2 kills. You see, Faceno, Pharaoh, or not Faceno, Faceno and Temp. These 2 guys, they're going to spawn in cave, and this just allows them to pinch these final 2 guys. That sucks.
Oh, God. They don't have one. Saints.
Look at that.
Trying to see what he can do. He's got Aqua now pushing in with him. Aqua just soars at that turn.
I mean, I guess the one thing is they get a pinch as well. Like, that is one good thing. They're not aware of that pinch. It's kind of a double pinch. Everybody gets pinched.
Window and enable and accuracy.
Now, who is that now? Those are some dumb spawns. Yeah, that was a dumb spawn. So they get the back. This is what you want if you're Echo Fox.
Clear the player out of the hard point at least. But no, it's a little bit of awkward timing there. Doesn't actually spot accuracy in the hard point. Finally, they get him out, but there's another one there and enable. There's both kills. Now they've gotten to the front. This is big time right now for Echo Fox. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. You can see it's big time as well. It's just TK's pushing it.
In the game. Invest these 10 seconds in the rotation, in the setup over towards the turret side of the map. Not something I like to see, but we'll see if that push pays off.
Oh, that's a big kill. That's a big kill right there. I got to see how... Okay. So you would think that Echo Fox should win this game because they have middle control. They have Temp going on a flank. This player spawns all the way out. Now, this could turn into a good pinch, right? This could turn into a very good pinch for TK. But Temp's going to pinch first. And they have middle control. So Echo Fox should close the game out. Obviously, they don't. We know the result. But this is a very good setup for Echo Fox. I got to see how they lose this. Because there's Temp. He finds one.
Enable thought maybe he was wrapping back through mid. He goes ahead and pushes cave. They get in. Now they only need 9 seconds.
Where is Kenny right now? Number 6. I can't see. Fudge. So that's Enable. So what Enable does, that's a good play. So Enable, remember, he was the guy at TK middle. He re-pinched Temp. And then somehow Kenny gets 2 kills. I have no idea where he got those 2 kills. But basically, right, when we always talk about sort of hills that have like this dynamic, right? Like sort of a straight line dynamic. Think of Main Street, London Docks, right? So let's just put our arrows like this. Yeah, let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's erase this. Let's make the size 6. All right. Think about London Docks, right? When you have that second hill, the second hill is like right here. You always want to control this side or this side, right? It's sort of either side. Either side, there's always one preferred side. The hill's right here. You want, if you have both this side and this side, remember, you spawn the guys out low docks. That is the perfect setup that you want. It's almost this, it's the same thing here. So what TK has is they have one guy here, they have one guy here. That is a perfect line. What ends up happening, because they control both of these sides, they spawn these Echo Fox members out.
But Enable, he's in top cave. Enable finds the kill.
So you see where the TK or the Echo Fox members are spawning out? They're spawning so far away. That's a big kill though by Saints, but that allows TK to break.
Looking to set up, trying to find these kills. It's anybody's game right now.
And you got to think about, like, after this hard point going into pit center, every time Echo Fox has been spawning out by Castle Road.
So Echo Fox has been going all the way around. That's a good job by them to take their time. We talked about that. When they spawn up towards here, they go all the way around to get it to ladder room to try to get them off hill. But big kills by Kenny and accuracy.
Favorable position for the next hard point.
There's no way they're going to do it again.
But can TK win it here?
There's no way they're going to do it again.
I'm thinking about the next.
They don't know about Faceno.
Faceno, you have to go kill this guy out of the hard point.
Go!
Kill him.
Here he goes. He's hunting him down.
So that's the big kill. He almost gets killed by Kenny. This allows Saints to push up middle. All right, hold on 1 second. Let's back upstream. How does Faceno get here? What number is Faceno? Number 4. I don't want to back up too far. That's too far. Come on, you're killing me. Ugh. Whatever, we're just going to watch this.
Now they've gotten to the front. This is big time right now for Echo Fox.
I don't know why
We're going to rewatch this.
right these seconds no longer
For some reason in the
matter.
drawing app of
As these
Windows,
10
because I can
seconds
draw,
in the rotation
obviously,
in this setup over
it's really hard
towards the
to
map.
go through the
Not something I like
times.
to see, but we'll
So
see
Faceno is right
if that
here.
pays off, because now he could pinch on and through the cave side of the map.
He might have got a very fortunate timing there with Enable. He's gonna
So
get
this is
behind
the
him.
setup that
Oh,
Echo
God,
Fox
look at
wants,
this
but
side.
here's the
He
pinch,
gets
and then
through.
Enable
Enable
re-pinch through
thought
middle.
He was wrapping back through mid. He goes ahead and pushes cave. They get in. Now they only need
All right,
9
there's the
seconds
kills
left.
for TK.
Inside the hard point, but Enable
Faceno still hasn't died. All right, so Faceno just died. Watch number 4. So you can see 3 members of Echo Fox go all the way around.
Seconds away from closest one out. They're inside the hard point. They don't have a setup. TK now fanning out outside the hard point, looking to set up, trying to find these kills. It's anybody's game right now.
And you gotta think about
Okay,
it.
so
After
Faceno
this
took the
hard point,
longest route, right? He goes, let me change the size because it's a little too big. So Faceno goes all the way around arches. TK just thinks this guy, Temp, right here, is the only person flanking. So Faceno does find some good timing, but it's a great play out of him.
The pit center every time Echo Fox has been spawning out by Castle Road and had to fight for top middle. This time they're pushing the whole
So there you
way
go. Saints
through.
gets a kill.
They don't wanna deal with that
Boom.
unfavorable-
Cleans that up, but Faceno snuck around. So Kenny sees his teammate spawn right here. Now that is typically what happens, this spawn right here, if you have a guy in ladder. So Kenny gets that kill in Temp. He probably thinks nothing of this spawn, doesn't realize Faceno's under him.
Position for the next hard point.
There's no way they're
But
going to
can
do it again.
TK win it here?
There's no way
TK
they're
can
going to
still
do it
win
again.
I'm thinking about the next hard point. They might not even get there.
Faceno, you have to go kill this guy out of the hard point.
Go!
Kill him.
Here he goes. He's hunting him down. Accuracy. He's going to end up dropping. He gets picked off from behind almost immediately. A couple
All right, so
picks
Saints
and
is
no one
top
can
middle,
win
but
after
Echo
this
Fox
hard
already
point.
rotate.
No one can win it here.
Now Echo Fox have everything. This is obviously where that crazy Kenny play happens. They have the best setup you could want. You have an early rotation. So let's see. 2 go down as well. 2 go down. And everything is looking good for Echo Fox. But Kenny just kills one, kills another, kills a third, kills 4. Yeah, we can go ahead and rewatch it. So 25 seconds.
With that unfavorable position for the next hard point.
There's no way they're going
But
to do
can
it again.
TK win it here?
There's no way they're going to do it again.
I'm thinking about the next hard point. They might not even get there.
Faceno, you have to go kill this guy out of the hard point.
Go!
Kill him.
Here he goes. He's hunting down. Accuracy. He's going to end up dropping. He gets picked off from behind almost immediately.
Does someone, I mean, I don't know. I guess right here, I guess the only thing I would say is before that whole play happened for Kenny, I don't know if Saints has to back up. I think he can stay in gold. I think he played too conservative. He has 3 members here, right? Like, at least get top spiral or in gold. I think Saints could have pushed up. I think Saints could have just stayed pushed up. Instead, he backs up.
Someone can win it here now. Let's take a look at middle. Look, it's all going to
I think if Saints is in gold, he kills Kenny because Kenny's the first guy. Okay, so Kenny's the second guy. But I think if Saints is on this staircase, this doesn't happen.
Echo Fox in the hard point.
3 seconds left for it. Echo Fox the closest now. Coming in from the top. It's Kenny. Kenny fights 2 from the bridge.
Obviously, Faceno didn't have to drop there.
It's Aqua. It's a 1-on-1. Aqua versus
That was ridiculous. But I don't think Saints has to back up to Hill there. That would probably be my only critique.
Kenny, he wins the game. A 1-second hard point game. TK do it again.
Kenny kills all.
That was ridiculous. All right, what time is it? 11:40. I have to be at the studio at 1. What do you guys want to do over?